Launch, the blueprint for building a profit-focused partnership program in 90 days. Written by Mark Brigman, PhD, founder and CEO of Partnernomics. Narrated by Matthew Longmire. Chapter 10. The Partner Business Review, PBR. You don't build a business, you build people, and people build the business. Zig Ziglar. Marcus Chin's monthly performance review with his chief revenue officer exceeded all expectations, showcasing the transformative impact of structured partnership management. As Director of Strategic Partnerships, Marcus presented compelling results from his newest collaboration with Acme Software. This referral partnership, barely 3 months old, was already outperforming partnerships he'd managed for years. The secret to Marcus's success? Implementing a structured partner business review template for his quarterly meetings with Acme. Unlike his previous partnerships that relied on vague assurances and undefined expectations, this framework provided crystal clear metrics, accountability structures, and shared definitions of success. Marcus and his Acme counterparts now track qualified lead generation, conversion timelines, and pipeline development with precision, eliminating the miscommunication that had plagued his earlier collaborations. His CRO was particularly impressed by the contrast between Marcus's current approach and his past experiences, such as the partner who produced 0 qualified leads despite 6 months of opportunities in the works. With Marcus's new approach, he has transformed partnership conversations from friendly but unproductive check-ins into data-driven business reviews that drive real results, replacing pointless check-ins with productive reviews. Failed partnership programs tend to die a slow death through neglect and a loss of strategic discipline, rather than through dramatic failures with an obvious single point of failure. Partners often begin relationships with genuine enthusiasm and good intentions, but without systematic management processes, communication becomes sporadic and accountability frequently disappears. Both organizations get distracted by other priorities that demand immediate attention, while partnerships drift along without clear direction or measurable progress toward shared objectives. The statistics about partner management effectiveness paint a sobering picture of how most companies handle collaborative relationships. According to research from the CMO Council, only 33% of senior executives believe their company effectively manages partnerships. This poor management performance directly explains why 70% of B2B partnerships fail despite involving organizations with complementary capabilities and aligned market interests. The fundamental problem lies in how companies approach partnership communication after the contract is signed and initial launch activities are completed. Most organizations treat partnership meetings as informal check-ins, where teams share updates on their general business activities and hope that these conversations will generate collaborative opportunities. These unstructured discussions consume time without advancing partnership objectives or creating accountability for specific performance outcomes. Your strategic partnerships require the same systematic management approach that you apply to your most important customer relationships. Just as you wouldn't manage key accounts through occasional social calls without defined objectives or success metrics, you cannot manage strategic partnerships through casual conversations that lack focus and accountability. The Partner Business Review provides the structured framework that transforms pointless check-ins into productive sessions that drive results. This systematic meeting approach ensures that every conversation advances partnership objectives while maintaining the relationship health that sustains long-term collaboration between organizations. Market research from top institutions suggests that partnerships with clearly defined management processes are significantly more likely to achieve their performance objectives than partnerships that rely on informal communication and goodwill to maintain momentum. The difference lies in creating predictable structures that keep both organizations focused on activities that generate mutual value, rather than relying on business professionals to find time for partnership development amidst their other responsibilities. The most successful managed partnerships establish a regular review cadence that matches the strategic importance and activity level of each collaborative relationship. Some partnerships benefit from weekly coordination meetings during active project phases. Others require monthly reviews to maintain momentum and address emerging opportunities. Still others operate effectively with quarterly sessions that provide strategic oversight without overwhelming day-to-day operations. The key principle is that partnership cadence should reflect the needs of the relationship rather than adhering to industry standards or arbitrary schedules that overlook the specific requirements of your collaborative relationships. A technology integration partnership that involves ongoing technical coordination requires more frequent communication than a referral partnership that operates through established processes and systems. Your PBR process establishes a predictable rhythm that sustains healthy, productive partnerships over time. Partners know precisely when they will discuss performance, address challenges, and identify new opportunities for collaboration. This predictability allows both organizations to prepare for meetings and ensures that essential topics receive adequate attention rather than getting lost in the daily pressures of business operations. Companies that implement systematic PBR processes report partnership programs that maintain consistent performance over multiple years rather than experiencing the boom and bust cycles that characterize most collaborative relationships. Their partners understand exactly what success looks like and how their contributions will be measured and recognized by both organizations. The 5-component PBR framework. The Partner Business Review Framework comprises 5 distinct components that ensure every meeting is efficient, focused, and valuable to both organizations. This structured approach eliminates random discussions and social conversations that consume time without advancing partnership objectives, while ensuring all critical topics receive appropriate attention during regular review cycles. Each component serves a specific purpose in partnership management, building upon the others to create comprehensive oversight of relationships that address both tactical execution and strategic development needs. The framework works equally well for partnerships involving a single representative from each organization and for complex relationships that include multiple team members from both companies. The PBR framework can also serve as a governance team structure. The lightning round component kicks off every PBR by allowing each organization's representative to share a recent win and a current focus area related to their partnership activities. This opening segment serves multiple purposes, fostering relationship building and strategic alignment among collaborative partners. Recent wins create positive momentum at the start of meetings, demonstrating the progress each organization is making toward the partnership. These success stories build confidence and enthusiasm, motivating continued investment in collaborative activities. They also provide partners with opportunities to recognize and celebrate each other's contributions to shared objectives. Topics of focus enable each organization to communicate its current priorities and resource allocation decisions that may impact partnership performance. This transparency helps partners understand where their counterparts are investing time and attention, enabling better coordination of collaborative activities and the identification of opportunities where one organization might provide valuable assistance to the other. The lightning round format keeps this opening segment brief and focused on partnership-relevant information rather than general business updates that don't contribute to collaborative success. Each representative should limit their sharing to 2 or 3 minutes to maintain meeting efficiency while still providing meaningful insights about their organization's partnership activities. The headline news component provides a structured platform for sharing significant company or industry developments that could impact partnership performance or create new opportunities for collaboration. This segment ensures that both organizations stay informed about important changes that may not be immediately apparent but could impact their ability to work together effectively. Industry developments may include regulatory changes, market consolidation, technology trends, or competitive moves that create opportunities or threats for both organizations. Company developments may include new product launches, service expansions, organizational changes, or strategic initiatives that affect partnership capabilities or priorities. The headline news format encourages partners to think strategically about their collaborative relationship rather than focusing exclusively on the tactical execution of current activities. This broader perspective helps identify emerging opportunities that may not be apparent when organizations focus solely on their immediate partnership objectives. This component also builds trust and transparency by ensuring partners share essential information that could affect their collaborative relationship rather than allowing their counterparts to learn of significant changes through other sources. Proactive communication about major developments demonstrates commitment to partnership success. It prevents the trust fractures that occur when partners feel like they are being kept in the dark about known company or industry changes. The scoreboard review represents the heart of the PBR because it provides an objective, data-driven discussion of partnership performance against established goals and milestones. This component eliminates the subjective conversations about whether partnerships are succeeding by focusing attention on measurable outcomes that both organizations agreed to achieve through their collaborative relationship. Your partnership scoreboard should communicate the current performance for all goals from your first 90 days plan and subsequent 90 days plan objectives using a simple red, yellow, and green format that makes status immediately clear to all meeting participants. Red indicates performance that is significantly below expectations and requires immediate attention, typically 30 to 40% below par. Yellow indicates performance that is below expectations, but not yet critical, typically 10 to 20% below par. Green indicates performance that meets or exceeds expectations. The scoreboard discussion should always begin with red items representing the most critical performance gaps before moving to yellow items that require attention but are less urgent. This prioritization ensures that meetings address the most crucial issues first while maintaining focus on actionable topics rather than getting distracted by less critical concerns. This objective approach to performance discussions transforms potential difficult conversations about underperformance into collaborative problem-solving sessions, focusing on identifying and implementing solutions that get partnerships back on track. Partners cannot deny performance gaps when the data is presented clearly and consistently, which creates accountability that motivates corrective action. The data-driven approach also prevents the partnership neglect that occurs when both organizations assume everything is going well without actually measuring progress toward shared objectives. Regular scoreboard reviews ensure that performance issues are identified and addressed quickly rather than allowing them to compound over time and become relationship-threatening problems. The open mic component creates a dedicated forum where all partnership team members can raise challenges, opportunities, or concerns that need attention from the broader collaborative relationship. This segment provides a structured time to discuss issues that might not fit neatly into other meeting components, but still require partnership-level coordination or decision-making. Challenges include operational problems that prevent effective collaboration, resource constraints that limit partnership performance, or communication issues that create confusion between organizations. The open mic format ensures that these problems receive appropriate attention rather than being ignored until they become significant obstacles to partnership success. Opportunities may include new co-marketing initiatives to explore, adjacent markets both organizations could jointly pursue, additional products or services to integrate into collaborative offerings, or operational improvements to enhance the effectiveness of the partnership. This segment encourages creative thinking about ways to expand and improve collaborative relationships over time. The open mic approach ensures that all team members have opportunities to contribute to partnership discussions rather than allowing meetings to be dominated by senior executives or partnership managers who might not be aware of tactical issues or opportunities that emerge during day-to-day collaboration. Finally, the to-dos component concludes every PBR by summarizing the major takeaways and documenting the specific action items assigned during the meeting. This final segment ensures that productive conversations translate into concrete actions that advance partnership objectives rather than remaining good intentions that never get implemented. Every action item must follow the format of owner, finish line, and deadline to create clear accountability for completion. Vague assignments, such as explore co-marketing opportunities, provide useless direction for execution and are rarely completed. Specific tasks, such as Timothy will create 2 co-marketing outlines of 100 words each, focused on top product integrations by next Friday, provide clear direction that fosters action and accountability. The meeting facilitator should document all action items during the discussion and share written summaries with all participants within 24 hours of meeting completion. This documentation helps prevent misunderstandings about commitments and provides reference materials for subsequent meetings where progress can be reviewed and additional actions assigned. The to-dos format also creates continuity between partnership meetings by ensuring that previous commitments are reviewed and updated before new actions are assigned. This systematic approach prevents important tasks from being forgotten while maintaining momentum toward partnership objectives between formal review sessions. The power of the scoreboard. The partnership scoreboard serves as your most powerful tool for maintaining accountability and driving performance in collaborative relationships. This visual representation of progress towards shared objectives eliminates the ambiguity and subjectivity that allow partnerships to drift without clear direction or measurable results. When performance data is presented clearly and consistently, partners cannot avoid addressing gaps between current results and agreed upon expectations. Most partnership programs fail because they lack objective measures of success that both organizations understand and accept. Partners make subjective claims about their efforts and intentions without providing concrete evidence of results that advance shared objectives. These conversations often become frustrating exercises in assigning blame rather than productive problem-solving sessions that identify and implement solutions. Your scoreboard transforms subjective discussions into objective performance reviews, focusing on the specific activities and outcomes that matter most to the partnership's success. Partners must address red and yellow performance indicators because the data reveals gaps that are impossible to ignore or rationalize away through excuses about market conditions or resource constraints. The red, yellow, and green format provides immediate visual clarity, eliminating confusion about partnership performance status. Meeting participants can quickly identify which objectives require immediate attention and which are performing at acceptable levels. This clarity enables the efficient use of meeting time by focusing the discussion on areas where corrective action is needed rather than spending time on objectives that are already meeting expectations. Red indicators demand immediate attention because they indicate performance significantly below agreed upon expectations and threaten the overall success of collaborative relationships. These might include referral volumes that are 30 to 40% below committed levels, lead quality scores that consistently fall short of qualification criteria, or revenue results that are substantially behind projected timelines. Yellow indicators require attention but are not yet critical, as performance is below expectations, yet still within acceptable ranges that can be recovered with modest improvements. These might include referral volumes that are 10 to 20% below committed levels, lead quality scores that occasionally fail to meet qualification criteria, or revenue results that are slightly behind projected timelines. Green indicators represent performance that meets or exceeds expectations and should be recognized and celebrated during scoreboard reviews. These positive results demonstrate that partnership activities are working effectively and provide models for improving performance in other areas where results are not meeting expectations. The scoreboard discussion should always prioritize red indicators first, as they represent the most serious threats to partnership success. If multiple red indicators exist, address them in order of importance to partnership objectives rather than trying to solve all problems simultaneously. This focused approach ensures that the most critical issues receive adequate attention and resources for resolution. After addressing all red indicators, the discussion should move to yellow indicators that require attention but are not immediately threatening to the partnership's success. This systematic approach ensures that all performance gaps receive appropriate attention while maintaining focus on the most critical issues first. Your scoreboard should track both leading indicators, which predict future results, and lagging indicators, which measure outcome. Leading indicators may include the number of referral conversations initiated, joint marketing campaigns launched, or training sessions completed. Lagging indicators may include qualified leads generated, revenue generated, or customer satisfaction scores achieved. Leading indicators offer opportunities for proactive partnership management as they measure activities that both organizations can control and adjust in real time. If referral conversation volumes fall short of expectations, partners can immediately increase their outreach activities rather than wait for quarterly results to identify performance issues. Lagging indicators provide the ultimate measure of partnership success because they reflect the outcomes both organizations are committed to achieving through their collaborative relationship. These measures determine whether partnerships are delivering the business value that justifies continued investment in cooperative activities. The most effective scoreboards limit tracking to 3 to 5 key indicators that matter most for partnership success rather than trying to measure every possible activity or outcome. Too many indicators create confusion and dilute attention to metrics that may not meaningfully contribute to collaborative objectives. Less is more. Focus on the measures that best predict and reflect the results that matter most for both organizations. Recap and actionable steps. Systematic partnership management through structured partner business review is essential for achieving sustainable results from collaborative relationships. The 5-component PBR framework provides the necessary structure to transform casual check-ins into productive sessions that drive accountability and maintain relationship health over time. Your PBR process must include regular scoreboard reviews that eliminate subjective performance discussions in favor of objective, data-driven conversations about progress toward shared goals. The red, yellow, and green format provides immediate clarity about which areas require attention while focusing meeting time on the most critical performance gaps. Partnership neglect is the ultimate killer of high-potential relationships. Executives are constantly sidetracked by their business's day-to-day priorities that demand immediate attention. Partnerships can easily be pushed to the back burner. Regular PBR cadences establish a predictable rhythm that keeps partnerships healthy and productive rather than allowing them to drift without clear direction or accountability. The most successful partnership programs establish review cadences that align with the strategic importance and activity level of each collaborative relationship rather than applying arbitrary schedules that ignore specific partnership requirements and objectives. Create a PBR meeting agenda template that incorporates the following 5 components: lightning round, headline news, scoreboard review, open mic, and to-dos. This template ensures that every partnership meeting follows a consistent structure that addresses all critical topics while maintaining efficiency and focus. Design your partnership scoreboard template to track the 3 most important goals from your first 90 days plan using simple green, yellow, and red status indicators for each objective. Focus on measures that combine leading indicators you can control with lagging indicators that reflect outcomes both organizations are committed to achieving. Establish your standard PBR cadence based on the strategic importance and coordination requirements of your partnerships. Most collaborative relationships benefit from monthly reviews that provide adequate oversight without overwhelming day-to-day operations with excessive meeting requirements. Schedule your first PBR with existing partners within 30 days of contract execution rather than defaulting to a quarterly cycle that leaves too much time between performance discussions. This establishes professional accountability from the beginning of your systematic partnership management approach. When assigning to-dos, always follow the owner, finish line, and deadline format to ensure that productive PBR discussions translate into concrete actions that advance. Thanks for listening. This has been Launch, the blueprint for building a profit-focused partnership program in 90 days. Written by Mark Brigman, PhD, founder and CEO of Partnernomics. Narrated by Matthew Longmire. Copyright 2025 by Mark Brigman, PhD.